ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 161 of Persona 5 Royal, and in the last episode, we woke up everybody out of their perpetual dream. And now it's time for our third visit to Maruki's palace. We already had the first one, and then the second one where Yoshizawa got kidnapped. Now we're going to have to come back for the third one to go and get her. So with that said, it's time for the ninth. Let's do this.
So you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us. Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Well, in case anybody's wondering, I cut out all the shopping that I did because I did buy some items. Some of the items that you should be getting is items that will cure your bad stats, but moreover, items that'll heal you. And if you happen to have a victory cup from the twins, just keep that on you. Or a persona that actually heals your SP and MP every turn. Keep that on you at all times, because you're not going to be able to make it to the Velvet Room at this point in time. Not until we actually pay a fifth visit to this palace. I mean fourth, actually, sorry, fourth, not fifth. Fifth visit, we actually are going to complete the palace. Fourth visit, we are going in and go to a dead end. But that's not the point. Point of the matter is, I'm ready to go, so let's do this.
Excuse me, Whoa! Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day, something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened. But still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Well, it's time for the third visit into Maruki's palace. And needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be tough because you only have Akechi with you for now. Later on, you will actually have allies to come to your aid. But even still, it can get tough, because it's just you and Akechi up until then. Moreover, you can't access the save points that you found in the second visit. Oh, this game pisses me off so much sometimes. I prefer the vanilla version over Royal any day. I mean, yeah, it has its faults, but the bloat and the extra backtracking to try the villain avoid really aggravates me so much. But specifically, this palace right here has a backtracking problem like God knows how much. And to be blunt, even though we did run into this palace, and the save point is unfortunately at the beginning of the palace, and we did actually find save rooms in this palace as Joker, Akechi, and Sumire, we are not able to access them until the true initial visit, which is the fourth one. And by the way, you don't have access to Chihaya. So, even though you max her out, you won't be able to use her until, again, the fourth initial visit. No, actually, the fifth initial visit. The fourth one, you won't gain control of your characters, but you'll have to actually go into the Laboratory of Sorrow until you finally get to the stopping point, and then that's where you're going to have access to Chihaya. But if you've maxed out Hifumi, at least you can thrive on the fact that if you manage to get an all-out attack, you're going to gain extra experience points. And if you maxed out Mishima, you're going to gain more experience points because you and your back row gets a bonus. Unfortunately, it's just you and Akechi right now. And Akechi needs all the experience points he needs. I don't have another Expedite ring. I should have beat the twins for one, but I just wanted to show it off once. Because I was thinking that I would never have to play this game again after I beat it for the third initial time. No, fourth time actually. For the fourth time. Yeah, I've basically beaten this game 4 freaking times. Not much to say on that, but you have to go to this room right here. And of course the palace is censored is because of the fact of plot reasons. And we will get to that plot reason in 162. But right now, we've already fought enemies here. That is Bugs and that is Neighboros, I think. It doesn't matter, they're gonna die. Almighty ruins everything. And that's all it takes. Like, ending the game in the first turn will get you a bonus experience points and bonus in money. And we need all the money and experience points we're going to get. Well, actually, we're going to get you all the experience points because at the grand scheme of things, when we go through mementos and the extra new bloated mementos that will show up later on in the palace, we are going to be filthy freaking rich. Richer than what we are now. You remember at the beginning of the game I had 9,999,199. I capped out on money. The palace is the reason why I did that, because the Neo Mementos, or the actualized Mementos that is there, will definitely give you lots and lots of monetary rewards and lots of experience points to where everyone on your team, regardless of the back row, will get lots of experience points. And by the end of the game, everyone will be powerful enough to deal with Maruki. So yeah, we've come to this save point for the second time in this godforsaken palace. First time we did this, Yoshizawa was in tow. But no, that ain't the case. And we're gonna have to deal with that in our fourth initial visit. That's gonna be 2 parts from now. I'm gonna tell you right now, the fourth initial visit, it's gonna be split into 3 parts. And I'm sorry that there's a lot of parts past 100. I tried to keep it from going that way, but there is a lot of bloat, and it's not my fault.
Thank you for coming. She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too. Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours. Well, it's time. For the sake of Yoshizawa-san, and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer. Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please, I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi. But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this. I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Persona!
Alright, time for Sumire. She's only got 1260 HP and you're fighting her on your own. It's best you carry Persona that can heal you, which is why I have the lineup that I have right now. I mean, I could have gone with Izanagi no Okami, but she has the propensity to dizzy you or put bad stats upon you. Bring a persona with salvation, it is going to help you out big time.
Please don't do this to me!
And we are maxed out in health, so that is as far as we can go. It's kind of baffling that the game would have a persona. I mean, it's going to have a persona on persona battle. That is the MO of this game. In fact, I think that started in 2. But at the exact same time, if you have it to where somebody was going to break regular damage limit, even though it's physically impossible to break, not damage limit, I mean break HP limit, even though it's physically impossible for normal characters to do that, the maximum is 999, still I find it ridiculous.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone!
Well, tangent aside, the only danger you have to worry about is her getting a critical, and moreover, her actually landing any sort of weakness to light. Because trust me, having something that'll keep you from getting hit by light will negate whatever attack she has and will make this go by quickly.
Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why? Senpai. No. I can't. I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it!
Did he?
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that!
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Alright, now it's time for a Centralian, and that number is not an exaggeration. It is 4,940. She has absolutely no weaknesses, but the Bikahi that's next to her does. It is weak to nuclear. However, we won't be able to make our party like talked about it. Good news is, at least Joker can repair light. Bad news is, Goro can't.
Alright.
So, yeah. Kind of a downer having to actually try to protect Goro, especially since Goro is exceptionally weak to darkness, weak to light. And that's going to come back to bite Goro in the ass, and that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not going to use Goro in the initial raid into the dungeon. Oh, and by the way, this is exactly what's going on. She will heal herself of how much damage the Bikini have left. Or Bikahi, sorry. Every Bikahi she eats will be equal to how much damage that Bikahi had left from its HP. If it has a full health, then she will just devour it like nothing.
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that...
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshizawa was trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push them back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy!
They didn't even let me get a chance to change out my team. But the whole thing you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is when you get the chance to change teammates, do so. I mean, it is in good faith that you do, because the setup that they sometimes give you, they'll either put in Haru, or they'll put in Yusuke, or they'll put in or they will put in
Skills at the top of his game.
Makoto, or sometimes Morgana. If they put in Morgana, switch him out immediately if you can.
Go down.
Oh, thank God that baton pass actually went through. Thank goodness.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
In all honesty, make sure that you have Makoto and On primarily for healing. Everyone else, whoever you want to have for the last two guys, you want to either use Yusuke or Haru. Well, preferably Haru. No, not Haru, but preferably Makoto, because again, Makoto can get baton passes onto Joker by
No time for thanks.
taking out the Bikini, and moreover, we could just basically switch over and deal damage equal to baton damage. And if Yusuke's in the party, her HP, by her HP I mean Cinderella's HP will be going down real quickly. But bear in mind, if you leave these Bikini out long enough, she will consume them and will gain back all of her HP really quickly. And this is one of the times I regret not using Izanami no Okami.
Hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be.
And that is it. That is basically the end of our third visit. And now we have nothing but plot until the end of the part.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do, on the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff? So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright? Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Huh? I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping. We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
And with all the plot done, we're gonna call it a part here. Cause not only do we have plot dump with Lavenza, but in the next episode, we are also going to have a full explanation as to what the hell happened between Yaldabaoth and now. This is RP Man 985. Peace out and take care.